Here's a visual guide for how to set up an SRBI appointment. Starting first with the SRBI form, which is largely unchanged. There's 4 steps here at the top. Of course, first and foremost, completing the SRBI form and all the portions. Let's take a look at that first. Making sure that you are contacting parents and documenting it. And next steps, making sure that you are giving some history and background on the student, areas of focused concern, again, more background information regarding student language concerns or needs. Next up, any data that is present or assessments. Notice this is broken down first into classroom teacher. It's parsed out, teacher versus interventionist, to highlight those separate data sets. The teacher will put all the assessment data here with some room to add any teacher-created assessments or things that you want to add. And then, of course, a strategies section for strategies attempted to date with their efficacy, how they're working. So note, please, that strategies do not include instructional arrangements such as whole group or small group, but rather, what are the strategies tried within each setting? Next up, Tier 2 data, interventionist data will be recorded here along with their strategies. And the portions continue and are repeated, of course, for multiple appointments that we have over time. And that is accounted for. Next steps, we have, you are going to, once the form is complete, establish a calendar invite. And there's a helpful guide here that you can click, who to invite and when. We have lots of great folks to kind of connect with and pull together when we want to get some more information on a kiddo and get some insights and strategies. So they're all listed here. Please note, it starts with me. You don't have to send me a separate invitation. I'm actually the owner for the SRBI calendar. Otherwise, it just doubles up all of the appointments that are represented on my calendar. So you don't have to send me an invite, but rather all the other specialists here, you can add them if you would like them present for the meeting on the invitation. How to do that is listed here in a 3-step process with a visual here, but I'll jump over to make an appointment quickly so that you can see. The calendar has been shared out. It says 3-MYBSRBI calendar. The 3 simply means when I have multiple calendars, it helps nest it in a place I can find it. But basically, it is the MYBSRBI calendar. The invite was sent out to you all via email so that you can click and subscribe to it. And you have editing status so that you can add appointments on. The appointments will be listed with titles and the naming nomenclature as follows: SRBI : the student's first initial, their full last name, and the teacher's name in parentheses. And you can see what that looks like here. I'll jump over quick so that you can see what it looks like. I will go to the first date on the SRBI calendar. I prefer a week view. I'll just switch over here. And the first time slot, again, the same schedule that we use here on our tracking sheet that has every week for the year. I'm going to choose the 9:50 appointment, that second appointment. So I'll jump over and I will create an appointment here. I'm going to switch it to the SRBI calendar. I have several. You'll have multiple calendars because you'll have your personal calendar, but you want to go, and you'll have the staff calendar. You want to go to SRBI. You see the color change. Indicate capital SRBI : student's first initial, last name, and then the teacher's name. I'm going to put my name here. Next step, I'm going to add guests. And I'm going to put Chris Harris here is my collaborating interventionist. And you can add any other guest here that you would like. And then I am also going to add an attachment. And the attachment is going to be the file that I'm going to go to Google Drive, and I am going to add my SRBI form. The form is listed here, and you'll already have your form named. So you can just add on your form and then click Insert. And there it is, your attachment. Remember, there's a screenshot of what this looks like in the other. You can also set helpful reminders. I put 4 days before the meeting. That means at the end of the week before, you'll get the reminder that says the appointment is coming up for Monday morning. And then click Save. You can send invites so that other calendar guests get it. I'll click Send. Just ignore that. And here it is. You'll know I have the default time 9 o'clock. That was the time it's set up, but you can change the time for whatever time you want it to be. I have a 30-minute slot, 9:50 to 10:20. I didn't do that the first time. I should have. But there it is. It's just an updated change. That's why it's prompting me to resend it. But there will be your appointment, and this is the same as the screenshot showed on the other slip. So those 3 documents, we have the tracking sheet for the year, the form that you're accustomed to filling out, and then add it to the calendar. This calendar is what we're going to use to coordinate sub coverage and making sure that the Friday beforehand, we're going to look ahead to see what does Monday look like. And at that time, determine